Hey everyone and welcome! Today we're going to pull back the curtain on modern logistics and get into the incredible equipment that keeps our world moving. We're diving into Manitou's range of warehousing trucks to really see how they tackle some of the biggest challenges out there. So let's get right into how it all works.
Have you ever really thought about it? You click Buy Now, and somehow that one little item gets picked from a shelf in a building the size of a football field, gets on a truck, and is heading your way in just a couple of hours. It's not magic, It's this carefully orchestrated dance of powerful machinery.
And that entire dance, it all boils down to solving three core challenges. First, there's speed, that relentless need to move things incredibly fast. Then you've got space, where every single cubic meter is precious real estate. And of course, you have safety, because you have to do all of this without damaging products or, way more importantly, hurting people.
So here's our game plan. We'll kick things off with the big warehouse challenge itself. Then we'll look at the equipment that masters the ground game, the stuff that conquers vertical space, and the machines that win that crucial space squeeze. And finally, we'll wrap up with how you pick the right champion for the job.
All right, let's dive right into that challenge. A modern warehouse isn't just a big box full of stuff. Oh no, it's a super dynamic environment, a complex ballet where literally every single move counts.
The dancers in this ballet, well, they're the warehousing trucks. They are the essential tools that turn total chaos into perfect order. Choosing the right one is absolutely the key to turning those massive challenges of speed, space, and safety into a finely tuned, super efficient operation.
Okay, so let's start with the first piece of the puzzle, mastering the ground game. I want you to think of these machines as the sprinters of the warehouse. They are built for one thing and one thing only: moving stuff from point A to point B, fast.
So here's the problem, right? This is the most basic thing every warehouse has to solve. You've got pallet after pallet coming off a truck at the loading dock, and they need to get way over to a staging area deep inside. How do you do that thousands of times a day without it turning into a total traffic jam? The answer? The pallet truck. It's a simple name for a beautifully focused machine. Its entire reason for being is to lift a heavy pallet just enough to clear the floor and then just zip it across the warehouse. It is the absolute workhorse for loading, unloading, and just getting things moved.
But, it's not a one-size-fits-all kind of deal. As you can see right here, Manitou has a whole family of these trucks. You've got the user-friendly easy models, and then you go all the way up to these high-capacity beasts that can move up to 5,000 kilograms. Each one is tailored to a very specific need.
And this is where it gets really cool. Check this out. Take the EP20 Inox. It's made of stainless steel. Now, why would they do that? Well, think about the food or pharmaceutical industries. You absolutely cannot have corrosion, and you need equipment that you can wash down to keep everything perfectly hygienic. It's just a brilliant example of matching the tool to the specific job. Okay, ground game, check. We've mastered it. But warehouses don't just go out, they go up. So it's time to conquer vertical space. And if those pallet trucks were the sprinters, well, these next machines are the weightlifters.
So here's the next logical problem. Moving a pallet from the loading dock to the right aisle is great, but now what? Modern warehouses use these incredibly tall racking systems to maximize their space. Just moving things along the ground isn't going to cut it anymore. You got to go up.
And for that, you need a stacker. The purpose is right there in the name, right? It does everything a pallet truck does, but it also has a mast that lets it lift and place those pallets onto shelves. This is what turns all that empty air into valuable, usable storage.
And just like with the pallet trucks, there's a whole lineup of these designed for different needs. You can see the progression here, from the smaller, more nimble stackers for lower shelves, all the way to more robust models that can reach way up into the racking. The key is always matching the machine's lift height to your particular storage setup. All right, now for the most advanced challenge, winning the space squeeze. This is where modern warehousing gets really, really impressive. It's all driven by the need to cram more and more goods into less floor space. So if our first machines were sprinters and weightlifters, these are the highly skilled gymnasts of the warehouse. So just picture this for a second. You've got aisles that are only a little bit wider than the pallet itself, and the shelves go up 10 meters, maybe more. How on earth do you get one specific pallet from the very top rack in the middle of that aisle without wasting a single inch of space? The answer is the reach truck.
This thing is a masterpiece of engineering, seriously. It has a mast that can extend, or reach, forward into the racking to grab a pallet, and then it pulls it back into the truck's frame for stability. This design is what gives it that incredible stability at amazing heights, all while letting it work in these super narrow aisles.
And the capabilities are just staggering. This chart really shows you how high these things can go. The standard models are already hitting almost 9 meters, but the heavy-duty ER20HD, it can place a 2,000-kilogram pallet on a shelf an incredible 11.5 meters up. That's almost 4 stories high. Just imagine that.
So, we've met the sprinters, the weightlifters, and the gymnasts. How do you put it all together? Let's talk about choosing your warehouse champion. Because at the end of the day, it's all about matching the right tool to the right job.
And picking the right truck is a big decision. It's a long-term investment. Just look at this quote from our source material. These machines are built to last, often running for more than 10,000 hours with the right care. That just makes getting the choice right from the very beginning even more critical for your bottom line.
Now, one thing you might have noticed across all the Manitou models we've talked about is that they're electric, and that is a huge deal for indoor warehouse work. Why? Well, for a few key reasons. You get zero emissions, which is critical for air quality inside, you get way less noise, and you get lower operating and maintenance costs. It's just a cleaner, quieter, and more cost-effective way to do things indoors. So if you're ever faced with this choice, let's boil it all down to a simple 3-step checklist. First, define your task. Are you moving things, stacking things, or reaching for them? Second, assess your environment. Think about your aisle width, shelf height, and any special needs like hygiene. And finally, you just match the tool to that specific job.
So here it is, the real takeaway from all of this. Before you ever look at a spec sheet or a model number, the most important step, the first step, is to really deeply understand the unique problem you're trying to solve. Is it a speed problem, a space problem, or some combination of both? Once you know the question, finding the right answer gets a whole lot easier.
And that leaves us with one final thought to chew on. We've seen how today's equipment solves today's challenges. But as warehouses get even more automated, even more dense, and even faster, what new challenges are going to pop up? And what will the next generation of warehouse champions even look like? It's going to be fascinating to watch. Thanks for joining me.